In this video, we're going to be answering the question, how much is my home worth here in the city of Concord? Now, if you're keeping track of the value of your home, look around the screen, go to our home valuation site. We'll keep you updated on what the market's doing, how it's affecting the price of your home. Remember, keep track of the most valuable asset. And again, guys, in this video, we're going to be talking about what your home's worth. Now, in many cases, when we're asking the question, how much is our home worth here in the city of Concord, we're really asking, what will our home sell for? Now, is the value of our home the same as what it's going to sell for? We're going to answer that question for you here in this video. Now, there's three things that we're looking at, three different numbers when we're thinking about selling your home. First, we're looking at comps. Second, we're thinking about the list price. And third, we're thinking about the sale price. Now, earlier we spoke about comps, listings, or sale price. Now, the first thing, let's talk about comparable sales. What that is actually homes like yours that have sold within the last 6 months. If your home's so unique, we may stretch out to a year or so, but they're typically within 1 mile of your home or within your specific neighborhoods. And we're looking at those homes that are like yours to establish a value. That's how appraisers do it. That's how realtors do it when doing a comparative market analysis. So we're looking at those comparable sales to establish what the value of your home is. Now, here's a challenge that we run into with comparable sales. Number one, they could be up to 6 months old. Market has shifted. Even throughout the year, we'll see the market shift dramatically over a 6 month or within just a couple of weeks and things. So in many cases, that comp may be slightly off. The other thing we're really looking at is comps put a cap on what you can sell your home for. And finally, when looking at comps or listing your home at comps, what ends up happening in many cases is that those comparable sales are homes that look very much alike. So sometimes what ends up happening is your buyers are looking and saying, hey, these homes are so much alike. Which one can I get the cheapest? So it's not necessarily bringing you the best price when really considering comps and looking at selling your home. So next thing we want to pay attention to when looking to sell your house is your list price, the price you list your home at. Now remember, this list price is not necessarily what you're going to sell your home for, but this is a price that's there to create demand for your home. Now, the result is going to be your sale price. And what really drives that sale price, the most important thing is demand. And there's a bunch of different ways to create demand. There's some basic ways, making sure your home looks good and so forth, make sure it's accessible to visitors and things. But the number one way to really kind of create demand for your home is price to create demand. You've got to price it in such a fashion that it's going to bring buyers to your home. They're going to compete for your home and they're going to drive that sale price up. Now, here's how you really look at pricing that. If you price too high, what ends up happening, your home is compared against other homes that are priced in that higher bracket, and they may have features and so forth that your homes may not actually have. So what ends up happening is buyers in that market or that price range actually pass on your home and it sits. And you see this quite a bit. Homes that are overpriced sit for months and nobody comes in and makes an offer on it because folks within that home's price range are actually searching for a little less and they're not seeing it, so you don't end up getting any offers on it. What I said earlier with the comps, you end up pricing with the comps. Well, these homes typically look alike, so what ends up happening is people actually look at which one they can get the cheapest. Now, if you look at pricing slightly low, what ends up happening is your home gets compared against other homes that you have stronger features, you may have more upgrades and so forth, and then buyers look at it and they say, wow, what a great deal this home is. And that brings buyers, even buyers looking at a higher price range, they look at your home and they go, wow, it's priced great. So it brings multiple buyers. It creates demand for your home. It creates competition for your home. And let me backtrack for a second, just really ensure that everybody understands demand. what demand really is let's say there's 10 buyers out there in the market right now, okay? Only 10 buyers and 10 houses. Well, each house is actually pretty unique. So your home can stand out above any of these others, and all 10 buyers could be interested in your home. That means there's only 10 buyers, so there's not great demand in the market. But there's great demand for your home, and that creates competition for your home. That drives your price up. And that's when we'll start talking about kind of listing your home to create demand and look at bringing buyers there. Now, here's how we actually look at listing your home for demand. There's a couple things we want to look at. We want to look at pending sales, and we want to look at active listings. Active listings, those are homes that are like yours in your area that are also on the market. That's your competition. We got to price well against your competition. Number two, we want to look at is pending. Those are our role models. Those are homes that have actually successfully gone into contract. So we know what those homes are priced at. That's what buyers want. That's what they're looking for. So we want to price like those homes or price competitively against those homes. The final number we're looking at when selling your home is the sale price. Now, to be blunt with you, I don't know exactly what the sale price is going to be, and it's best that we're really surprised by it. If we hit all the right notes, what's going to end up happening is sale price is actually going to be a surprise. We're going to have somebody who comes in there and really offers such a great price for the home, you're going to have to jump at it and things. Now, here, going back to the question, is value and sale price the same? You know something, guys? Value is really limited. We're looking at comps, we're looking at things that sold in the past, and we're trying to establish a value of your home. Remember, appraisals and so forth are an administrative function that really kind of establish the value of an asset, or they help a bank manage their risk. So it's not necessarily that sale price. In most cases, we're really looking to create demand. We're looking to bring people to your home. We're really looking to drive that price up. And we're looking for the sale price to really surpass and lead the way and go beyond what those comps are saying that your home will sell for. So when asking how much is my home worth, we're probably really asking how much our home's going to sell for. Remember, best way to actually create demand, to drive the price of your home and go beyond what the comps show for your home is really to look to price to create demand. Look around the screen, you're going to see the link to our home evaluation site. Go out there and we'll keep you updated on what your home's worth. We'll keep track of what the market's doing and how it's affecting the price of your home. Hey guys, have a great rest of your week now. Bye-bye.